How's it going, folks? It is Matt back with another crypto video, and Happy New Year. I know I'm a day late, but hope you all enjoyed your New Year's Eve with friends and family, whoever you spent it with. Hope you had a great time, and I wish you all the best in 2019. That being said, today's video is on Cardano. This first article, we're going to take a look at the newly released white paper of Cardano, and this article kind of details what all the paper talked about. This article gives you kind of something to keep in mind. Even though the white paper came out and it is exciting, it's important to keep this in mind. We'll get to that in just a minute. This last article I have gives some additional updates to Cardano that we can expect over the next few quarters and months. And we'll kind of talk about if I think that will translate into a bull run or not for 2019. As always, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to get notifications, like it, share it, leave a comment, and let's get right to it. So this white paper has been released. And the white paper goes over the proof-of-stake algorithm that provides an in-depth review which proves its concept in an academic manner, something which has never been done before. With the launch of this white paper, the proof-of-stake algorithm now has a provable construct which developers can now reference. The white paper also provides rigorous definitions on the proof-of-stake system which have never been provided. The white paper focuses on the use of sidechains within the proof-of-stake system. Sidechains have been a core component for blockchain scalability and interoperability, but a peer-reviewed study has never been conducted until Cardano. So the proof-of-stake white paper covers definitions on sidechains, which they have dubbed pegged ledgers, implementation of pegged ledgers, along with the maintenance notes and detailed procedures on withdrawing funds from the side chains and main chain securely. The white paper also covers the important security aspect of the pegged ledgers. So an important thing to keep in mind on this, according to some, while Cardano has good credentials in academic research, that doesn't necessarily translate into real-world success. This gentleman from Cornell University, he's a Cornell University professor and researcher in the consensus protocols, told the CoinDesk in July, Ouroboros has the advantage that it is peer-reviewed and well-credentialed research group stands behind the effort, but it also suffers from a downside that plague many early proof-of-stake protocols. Namely, the papers are long, dense, and full of subtle proofs. No two researchers in this area seem to agree on which papers have valid proofs and which have redefined the properties so as to make the proofs meaningless. The academic community vets papers for academic rigor, not real-world application. So while it is great news that this white paper that kind of details how the protocol is going to work, it's a great thing, but it's also important to keep in mind it has not gone into the real-world application yet, so therefore we don't truly know if it will work or not. I, however, will remain optimistic, and I believe that when Cardano does finish it, I think it will work. You know, time will tell. I could be wrong. But this next article here, you know, it's titled "The TREZOR Hardware Wallet is Now Supporting Cardano." That is new news as well. I think I reported that it was supposed to happen in November, but now it has happened, I think, very late December, late 2018. It's still a good thing, and you know, this alone, when the bulls do run for all cryptocurrency, this could help Cardano run right along with them. You know, people aren't going to want to invest hundreds or even thousands. You know, I can't do that, but you don't want to buy thousands of dollars worth of this cryptocurrency if you can't store it in a secure place. I know they have the dataless native wallet, the desktop wallet, but typically people want to store their cryptocurrencies in a hardware wallet. So now that the TREZOR wallet now supports ADA, you could see more people start to invest in it because there's now a very legitimate, very secure way to store it once you own it. And now that TREZOR is supporting ADA, I've heard that Ledger should be soon behind, maybe very early here in 2019, because the way it's implemented into the hardware wallet is similar to Ledger's. That's why Ledger could be right around the corner. So additional updates for Cardano to expect in the next few quarters. I'm just going to read through these quickly. Don't really provide details into each update. So one being the advanced user mode, including a terminal to automate tasks, directly interface the wallet and database, along with eventually deploying smart contracts. Another one would be Haskell portability into browser applications. Another one being Firefox browser support, getting the Haskell code to be 100% usable within the Firefox web browser environment, allowing functions like staking. Another update, blockchain utilities to increase the integrity checker and defragmenter. They're also looking at employing a light client, which will figuring out optimal way to run a wallet that doesn't require the entire blockchain to run, and will eventually populate the entire blockchain in the background. So that will, in my mind, increase the transaction speed, and then later on down the road it will populate that to the actual blockchain. So they're also looking at hiring 3 full-time engineers to work on these projects that I have mentioned. You know, that seems like a lot of work for just 3 people, but you know, I'm not a software engineer, so I can't really speak to that. I have full faith in Charles Hoskinson, though. Anyway, they're working on a multi-signature project to come back in collaboration with Emergo, and the last one is to, they hope to increase the development size of the team, which I think hiring 3 full-time engineers would kind of do that. 2 bullet points for the same, I don't know. So, will these translate to a bull run in 2019? You know, on top of these updates, other things that we have to look forward to is MetaApps Plus and Cardano. You know, the Cardano debit card is already out and released, and I think they did a pre-sign up and released them on December 10th. But will I think that will help in the long term as well. You know, as more people, I think it's in South Korea, start to obtain these debit cards, and if they actually start using Cardano or the ADA coin at the point of sale, then that could translate to some sort of minor bull run. Another update we have looking forward to in 2019 would be Shelly. You know, we are in the buy run phase currently, and Shelly will enter or allow Cardano to enter the fully decentralized era. And I think that's going to be one of the larger things that Cardano will accomplish in the short term here, that will certainly spark a lot of excitement in the cryptocurrency community, especially if it's as successful and it works flawlessly like we are expecting it to do so. But as far as like a true bull run, like the one that I feel like everybody's waiting for Bitcoin to hit 20,000, 50,000, whatever, and for it to take the prices of all these altcoins up with it, you know, it is possible, but really I don't think it's going to happen until there's true mass adoption of cryptocurrency on a global level. You know, I think the bull run we saw, people are realizing now, the bull run we saw in 2017 was really based on hype alone. A lot of projects were promising to do these miraculous things, and people were just getting excited about that and throwing money at everything they saw, and that's really what caused the bull run to happen. So I don't think another true bull run will happen until there is mass adoption of cryptocurrency, and I think that could be a few years out still. That being said, I think these updates that Cardano is set to release, you know, their white paper on the proof-of-stake algorithm, when they do finally release Shelly or Ouroboros or these other updates that they are working on to be released in the next few quarters of 2019, I think in the short term you will see spikes in price when these are released or shortly before they are released. But again, I think that'll be based on hype. You know, we'll see a pump and then it'll probably level off or trade sideways for some time. But overall, ADA is still tied to the entire cryptocurrency market. So until the entire cryptocurrency market really takes off, you can expect ADA to perform as well or as bad as the rest of the market, and Bitcoin for that matter. So that would be my prediction for really not just ADA, I guess, all cryptocurrency in general. I don't expect a true bull run where we get the kinds of returns that we're hoping for or expecting until the overall population of the world starts to realize the potential of this blockchain technology, realize the potential of cryptocurrency, and thus start adopting it on a global level. So hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to get notifications, like it, share it, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys later.